This is TaliYah D, and here are my 5 essential keys to growth. Number 1, be brave enough to leap. Now, okay, I'm her mom, and I'm like, wait a second, you have never went down this slide before, and you ran straight to the longest, biggest slide of that particular area. So, of course, I freaked out. But she went to that slide, and as soon as she saw the other kids go for it, she went to the top of that particular slide, and she was so fast to get to it. I guess she realized when she got up there, she looked down and saw how tall it was, so she hesitated. But I'm at the end of the slide, and it's still towards 2 to 5 year olds, so it wasn't that big, but it was big. It was big for her. And so she hesitated. She began to whine a little bit, but I told her, it's okay, mommy's here. You can come down on the slide. So after I encouraged her and told her, let her see that I'm right there and I won't let her fall, she came down the slide, and that was one of her favorite things to do for the park all day. We had to pull her away from that park. But that just got me thinking, how we handle Father when he wants us to step out of our comfort zone and do things that may seem scary. And so just watching her being brave just reminded me how he says, when you step out on faith, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. And it does take some bravery to try new things. Trying new methods to situations that might be difficult for you. It does take some courage and take some bravery. And that doesn't mean you're not scared. It just means that, you're stepping past that. You're actually saying, even within my fear, I am going to do this. So, that bravery, that being courageous, stepping out of your comfort zone, stepping out on faith. That goes back to faith. Do you believe that Father is going to be at the end of that slide saying, come on, I'm right here with you. Just take that first step. I promise I won't let you fall. I won't let you hurt yourself. I have your best interest. Number 2, don't let attachments hold you back. Father makes moves in our lives, but when we are too attached to persons, places, or things, that type of attachment can get in the way of where the Most High is trying to take you. He doesn't want us attached to things or people, not too attached to things or people, because we don't know, or we may not be able to see how those attachments can hinder us or can keep us from our providence, our purpose, our potential, the land, the opportunity, the gifts, the resource He's maybe trying to lead us towards. But we are so emotionally or spiritually or physically attached to things and people that we were not able to see where Father may try to take us somewhere better. He knows all. He knows all. He knows what's best for us. So, I just got thinking, if you want and I hate to use carnal examples, but, oh, Father, I love this house. I've been in this house for 20 years, and Father's trying to take you somewhere that's more functional, bigger, better. Oh, Father, I'm content with, the career I have. Well, He's trying to take you to where you can act and use your calling and use your gifts more effectively. We never know where the plans He has for us. So I would hate for me, even for myself, to get in the way of where Father's trying to take me, and I'm so attached to things that, can hold me back. And I don't want to get held back. Number 3. Maximize your function. For the human who is not functional, existing by himself, let me create him a helper, a helpmeet. And so I said functional. He wasn't functional by himself. So he created him a helpmeet to help him become more functional. And when the two combines, they become one flesh. So I said functional. The man was not functional. To be his helpmeet means that she helps him reach his maximum potential. And I think that is wonderful to look at, that we can help our husbands or our male coverings to empower them to be the most, to reach their maximum potential within themselves. And also that led me also to think that how are our brothers here using their helpmeets? Are they using them in a way that they can reach their maximum potential with them? So that's another question, a whole nother probably lesson too, but I know that helped me in terms of putting in front of me, how can I help him be best functional? And it'll work both ways. He'll, since the two become one flesh, we're helping each other. We're helping each other reach each other's goals. I'm helping him and he's encouraging me. I'm encouraging him, and we just become one team, one flesh, and we're on the same, we're on the same pattern here. We're on the same drive, pushing the same goal, pushing the same mission and vision. So I thought that was really good to look at it as, to reach the maximum potential, the maximum function that we were designed to be while we're here. How are we, utilizing them for his benefits? Number 4, submit to Yah's workmanship. Jeremiah 26 verse 14. And it says, "But as for me, behold, I am in your hand. Do with me what is good and right in your eyes." And within that chapter, I was thinking of how much submission it takes to be in the hands of our Most High. And submission in this season, all seasons, but this season particularly, because to be in total captivity in the Most High's hands, allowing him to work with you and mold you. And sometimes that molding doesn't feel right. And sometimes that molding takes you out your comfort zone. And so, but at the end of the day, it's for your good. And when Yahweh says it's good, that means it's functional. And functional means in right order, in right standing. He created us. So of course he of all things would know what we were designed to do. So within that, I appreciate him showing me that submission in this season is very important, to just allow him to do what he needs to do and you move out the way. And number 5, be what someone else needs. If you pour out your soul to the hungry, so what does that look like? What does pouring out your soul to the hungry? Well, first of all, what does hungry look like? And it's not, I don't think he's just talking about in terms of this particular person or people is hungry in terms of appetite and food, not literal eating food, but hungry spiritually. The person you come across that says, I've been looking for the truth. I've been looking for more. My soul is yearning for something more. I'm weary. I feel like I have no anointing, or I feel a dryness in the air, because it is a dry season. You pour out your soul to the hungry. You pour out your heart to the hungry. You show them what this walk looks like. You show them this witness. You share with them your testimonies and your living commands that the Most High has called you to do. The assignments he's giving you, you share that with people who are in need. you satisfy and satisfy the afflicted soul. So within that sharing of your testimonies and sharing your heart, sharing and showing your sincerity to these people or to this particular person, you know, that soul that's been afflicted or hurt, you know, that soul that's been afflicted or hurt, you tend to, by you sharing your soul, you end up mending their soul. You know, your light will rise in darkness and your obscurity will rise as a noonday. So as you're trying to deliver them, you're sharing with them, you're trying to uplift them, your soul is also being repaired. Your light, your anointing, your soul is being brightened. You know, your obscurity, your bonds, your afflictions is being mended as well. So it's a two-way thing. It's two-way. As you're trying to share deliverance within what you went through, you're being delivered as well. And I think that's an awesome thing. It's not just a one way. Hope you enjoyed this. Stay tuned for more great videos. Like, subscribe, share.